The United Federation of Teachers announced that they are sponsoring Al Sharpton's anti-cop march in Staten Island, set to take place this morning in New York City at 9 a.m. But some teachers are concerned that this is going to send the wrong message to their students, which has us asking, should this union be involved at all in this march? Joining us now is Amber Northern, a former high school teacher and a research fellow at the Hoover Institution. Good morning, Amber.
Good morning.
As a teacher, as a former teacher, are they in line or out of line? Should the teachers union be helping sponsor what may be, what plans to be, an anti-cop march in New York City?
It is outrageous. Outrageous. First of all, what does this have to do with education? Absolutely nothing. But I want to say one thing, which is the zebra is showing its stripes and teachers are noticing. I think for many years, teachers have thought unions are there to protect their rights. Unions are there to make sure that they have high pay and nice working conditions and they're not fired unjustly, which is all well and good. But guess what? They're also there to funnel lots of money to political activism, and that's what teachers are seeing right now, and it's opening their eyes. We're seeing a lot of outpouring of teachers who are saying, what is going on? Why is my union supporting this? Which is exactly the question they should be asking.
Well, obviously, Amber, they have the right to do it, but why are they doing it?
Well, great question, right? Because if you're a classroom teacher, what you want to be teaching your kids is critical thinking skills, right? Which means take an issue, find out what the proponents think, find out what the advocates think, and the folks who are against it. Do your research, objective, unbiased research, and then come to your own informed opinion about an issue. It doesn't mean, hey, kids, jump on the bandwagon of an issue that really looks like political theatrics. And that's what this is. It's
Amber,
political theatrics.
Let's look at what the teachers are posting themselves on their Facebook of the union, and it's got controversy going from Jasmine Maldonado. Rallying against police brutality is not the same as rallying against police. I'm not sure why this is controversial. And then from Lamar Hughes, this one, the rally is no different in terms of our union contributing to make our city and country stronger. So does the teachers endorsing an anti-cop protest, does that make the union stronger? Does that make the country stronger? And does that send a positive lesson to the kids?
No, absolutely not. Like I said, what is this all about? This is a hidden political agenda here. And teachers, your rank and file teachers, of which I was one, you do want your rights looked out for, right? Obviously, that's why teachers join a union. Now, I'm not a union fan. That's a whole different topic. But, the fact of the matter is this is not about what's good for students, right? Because that's what teachers are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be looking out for students' best interests. I have no clue what in the world, why this would be good for students at all. The fact of the matter is the New York Teachers Union takes in $536 per teacher, which equates to about $113 million a year. That's a lot of money. And, by the way, they give to Al Sharpton's National Action Network year after year after year. So, and Planned Parenthood and all these other liberal causes. So teachers need to know, you know what? My union actually does a lot of political activism, and I may actually not be on board with some of these causes they're supporting, and I should know that. So I think this is bringing that to the forefront, which is a very good thing.
Amber Northern, thanks for your viewpoint this morning. Former teacher and academic and thinker on these issues. We reached out to the United Federation of Teachers for specific comment with regard to Ms. Northern's point of view, but they declined to comment, although they made a general statement in the past affirming what they're doing.